Hey y'all, welcome back to Resin Me Up. So today we're going to use this mold again, just because it's easy. The coasters are right there all together. We're going to use two today. I'll just use the two center ones since they're in the middle. We're going to try something different today. Want to do just a normal bloom, just white, no color, nothing at all. And then once the bloom is cured, then we're going to back it, but we're going to back it in something different today. So my resin is mixing up. Once that gets up to temperature, I'll go ahead and mix up my white. I'll get a piping bag out and I'll have all that ready to go, so you don't have to wait on that. And my temperature for my resin, I like for it to be at 33 degrees. I'll run it through the vacuum chamber. I am using the Bond Crafter 1-to-1 today. And yeah, all right. Well, when this is ready to go, I will bring you guys back and we'll get started. All right, BRB. Okay, guys, here we go. So I said these two. No alcohol on your molds. We literally have enough. I could probably do a couple other ones, just some random ones. Gosh, I think I still have enough for another one. Oh, goodness. Oh, well. Guess we're doing 5 today. I think that's close enough. Okay. Torch. Bubbles. Go around and make sure we get the bubbles out from the edges. All right. Got some stuck on the bottom. You want to get all those bubbles out because blooms and bubbles don't get along. Okay. I'm going to drop some inks on these. I think I'm just going to leave that. And these two are just going to be white. We'll see how the other ones look here before. Okay. Get my thing out of the way here. I don't know, kind of crazy. We'll see what happens. I love experimenting with blooms. just because they're fun. Okay. That's pretty much all I'm going to do. Okay. I think I got all the bubbles. All right, you guys, we're going to cover these up. And we'll be back when it's time to back these for sure. Because I got something different we're backing them in. Okay? All right. BRB. Okay, guys, we're back. So these three are going to get this in the resin for the background. And this is from Michelle at Glitz and Glitter. And I think it's pronounced Paradiso. So that's what they're going to get. These two are going to get... And before y'all get too excited, I know I was in Andy's live today and he did the same exact thing I'm doing today, except for his background is totally different. His bloom is totally different. So, and I told him that I was doing this. I did not even see him make his blooms. So the way I'm going to look at this is great minds think alike. That's the way I'm going to look at it. So this is what we're going to put on the back of our blooms. He even used a whole different kind of faux leather too. His was flowery and colors and everything like that. This is what mine looks like. I only have two. I only had just a small piece of it, so I can only do two. Whereas he did 4, and then his blooms were very colorful. So very different. But I told him, I said, I'm sorry I didn't copy you. I didn't even see his making of his blooms. So yeah. I mean, in all honesty, I got into his video today, or into his live, not to see the blooms, but to see his alcohol ink, the octopus alcohol ink stand that he had his alcohol inks in. That's what I was really actually in the live for. So, okay, let's get a little bit of resin in here. And I did run this through my vacuum chamber. So, because I didn't have his website address, and he's making those. I thought maybe he ordered that somewhere or something, but he's actually making them. So, yeah. So that's what I was actually interested in, because, like I said, I had not seen the actual making of the coasters. So sorry, Andy. We're just going to have to chalk this up as both of us had the same idea. All right. Now, and I covered the back of mine in UV resin to seal, because it's cloth on the back. So I covered mine with UV resin and sealed it to prevent the bubbles on the back. So I don't know if we're going to get bubbles on the front, but I'm going to take a little bit of this maybe and cover the front. Really didn't want to get messy, but looks like I'm going to have to just a little bit. And then I'm going to spritz with alcohol. And I hope they fit. That's going to be the kicker. I may have put too much alcohol or resin in there. Get that over this edge. Come on, go down. Press this end down like this. I was trying to press the middle down first. Guess I'm going to get messy anyway. And then we're just going to press that all the way down to make sure there's no air. I guess I'm going to take some of that out of this one because that was way too much. Way too much. So we can always add. Okay, now let's cover this one up just a little bit. Push all that air. I knew that the edges wouldn't line up because every one of these coasters is different. So that's okay. I'm okay with that. These things are pretty cool. I think they're a little squeaky something or other. yucky. All right. I gotta pop some bubbles. All right, that looks good. Okay, now we just got to fill these up all the way. Then go back one more time and make sure they're down. And I'm going to get another cup to mix up this other glitter because I don't like glitter in my plastic cups. This is really pretty. I have the Heaven's Dust too. I thought since we used the purples and the blues, and this looks like it has a lot of purple and blue in it. Whoa, look at that. Very pretty. So thank you, Michelle, for having such a pretty, pretty glitter. All right. Look at that, I got a piece of glitter on there. Okay, I have a little bit of resin left over. I think these are staying down. Yep, they are down. Guess I'll pour it in this coaster over here since we have a little extra. Actually, I need to top some other coasters over here. So we will be back on demold. Okay, guys, time for demold. I'm scared to death to see these two. Oh, goodness. But let's take these ones out first. Oof. That one's still a little... That one was on the outside of the heat mat or heat. Got a little glitter stuck. What the heck? Get my glasses on. What is that? Lots of globbies. I hope those don't look like that. But pretty though. I love that glitter. Those look nice. Lots of little blobbies. This one here is still a little, this one too, because it was on the outer edge of this, of the heat. All right, y'all, cross your fingers. We'll leave those ones in there. Because they're not done yet. That was the extra resin. Okay, y'all. Ah, look. I wasn't expecting that. Aw. So they did turn out okay. So the backing looks good. No bubbles. Yay! So that's what it looks like. How cool is that? So my little turny things. That looks really good, y'all. I like it. I like it. Very cool. And I put the little dot tendril things or whatever in there. So what do you think? Not too bad, eh? I don't know what happened to those. I mean, they look really good around here, but I don't know what happened there. Maybe because I went over the lines too many times. It's a possibility. But my God, that glitter, y'all. Whew. That is some awesome glitter. Wow. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It's beautiful. Yeah, I think that's where when I went around and I came back and hit that spot every time, I think that's what that was. But that glitter, my gosh, gorgeous. Now these are the ones I wanted to see what it looked like with that behind it. So now I want to put a bronze or copper edge around those, around the edge. Just because that's what's colors behind. And then these will be done. I think I'm just going to leave them down here. So now that I know how to do this the right way, because believe it or not, this is my second video for the day. The first one, I had to totally redo these completely because I did them backwards. So the first video was completely done and I was getting ready to coat them and realized that the bloom, you wouldn't have been able to see the bloom. It was backwards because I put this in backwards. So it was dumb. So let me show you what I did. This was the first ones. So I put this in the bottom. So I was working this way up and I put this in the bottom and then I did the bloom and then I was going to top coat it. Well, the bloom is upside down, so you wouldn't have been able to see it. So I did it backwards. So in this one, I did, like you saw, I did the bloom, then put the thing. So yeah, so I had to redo this because they were backwards. Yeah, not good. I think I went around this twice. I think. Yeah, so you probably won't even see this video until Thursday because right now it is 10:43 p.m. because I had to redo, and I only had enough to make 2 because the first time around I did 4. Yeah, I was a little disappointed because I would have been done a long time ago. but it happens. We just have to smile and redo them and move on. It is what it is. So there we go. There's those two. So that was my whole intention the whole time. But I did them backwards. So we'll let these two cure. This one here was the extra resin after I got all said and done. I still had some left. And so I took the petrol and the plum, and I just swirled. Well, I did my swirl technique without the white and filled it up. So there you go. All right, y'all. That's it. I'm all done for the day. I will get this video edited and get it up. Like I said, you won't see it until probably tomorrow, Thursday. So let me know what you guys think. Like I said, Andy and I were on the same page today. But like I said, they're a lot different, totally different, but same wavelength, same idea. So, all right, y'all. Remember, stay curious, stay creative, always stay positive, be kind, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. Got something kind of cool planned for tomorrow, so stay tuned. All right. Night, everyone. Bye.